You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you may not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis is, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies.
Hi, this is Brandi Redmond.
This is Stephanie Holman, and this is your weekly dose of BS. You would think after months and months of doing this, we know that we can't use the word this three times in a row. But you know what? It is what it is.
This is it, people.
Yes.
Like, as in, this is the shizzle.
Yes.
Dallas made some news this week. We had a tornado.
9.
We had 9 tornadoes?
9 tornadoes.
Oh my
gosh. Yes.
I did not know that.
The news was on this morning, and 9 tornadoes
that is
in this
insane.
Lovely city.
That's
so
crazy.
In the Lone Star State.
I did not realize how bad the damage was because I live
in her little bubble.
In like more uptown area, right? Mm-hmm. And I did not realize how bad it was because, of course, the kids and I were taking shelter and everything, but the damage was not where I live. The damage was on my way to my child's school because the next day, Chance had school and it was literally like a disaster zone. I've never seen anything like it. There were houses that literally had huge chunks taken out of them.
Trees
everywhere.
There was a car hanging from the side, from some trees off the side of the tollway when I was driving down the highway.
Insane.
And they had the road shut down so the car wouldn't fall on people. But I don't feel like there was even enough, enough people had, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they didn't know, they didn't have enough time.
It came out of nowhere.
It really did come out of nowhere.
We were not supposed to have storms starting until midnight. And this popped up. I mean, Brian was at the Cowboy game and he texted me that he felt bad because that the Cowboys were whipping some ass. But then I was like, well, I feel bad for all the people in the tornado, like me.
I was.
And by the way, I was safe and sound. But the people at the Cowboy game had no idea
what was going on. I cannot imagine being one of the people in the homes where, you hear things like trees falling on homes, and I just cannot imagine that with kids. So
there are. Thousands of homes that are totaled.
Yeah, it is.
And there's shopping centers gone.
Yeah.
But I feel like living in Dallas, you kind of feel like because it's so condensed, nothing can really usually get to us. The storms aren't really that bad as opposed to the suburbs. But this is the second time for tornadoes in the last year. Remember there was that one where that crane
I feel like the last few
building.
years it's gotten worse and worse and worse.
Isn't that crazy?
And to the point where I'm like, okay, the next house we have to have a basement.
Yes. I've talked to a lot of people that felt that way.
Yeah, because it's been
your garage isn't that safe when your garage is blown away.
Well, and there were schools that literally are torn. It is.
If you think about it, we're
insane.
not that far from Oklahoma.
No, I know that because I drive to Oklahoma occasionally.
But actually, it's really not surprising that because we are so close. But yes, our thoughts and prayers are with the people that have lost their homes and their belongings. And if there's anything that we can do to help, I'll call Trey for y'all.
Yes. Yeah. No, but seriously, it is.
Jokes aside.
It is. Yeah, it is insane. Like, I do feel bad. And actually my son Chance at his school, because I follow a lot of the moms, a lot of them lost so much. It's so sad. And they're living in hotels right now just because they do not have a house that they can live in.
Yeah, the hotels are completely booked.
Yeah, it's incredible. I just have never seen anything like it. And I was shocked whenever we were driving because it took me 2 hours to get my son to school that day. And because his school is right where all the damage is. I was surprised they were open. Just because because every other school was closed. But I was surprised they were open. But I felt like since they were open, how bad could it have been until I got down there and I'm like, oh, this should not be open because there were power lines down. Like,
the school was fine, but just getting
school
there
was but getting there, the whole way there was just demolished. It was so sad.
Yeah.
Did you ever have any really bad tornadoes in Oklahoma?
Yes.
Ooh.
I remember when I was so young, probably 6 or 7 years old. And I remember laying in the hallway with my mom, and of course my dad's outside watching for it because he's that kind of person, and it was right by our house, and the hallway was the safest place for us.
Yeah.
But it was so scary, and we sat there, and I remember praying, like my mom was like praying over us the whole time, and because she didn't know what was going to happen. My best friend in college, and my college roommate, actually lost her house to a tornado, completely flattened it. But she did have a tornado shelter. So she, whenever we were in college and living together, every time there were tornado sirens, she would freak out because she had literally lost everything when she was younger to a tornado.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Does Austin get tornadoes?
They do. As a matter of fact, when we had a tornado, it was a really, really bad one. It was, it had hit Jasper right outside. And I lived in Northwest Austin, and when it was coming through, I remember it was after school, and Brian being at my house, and like we just heard something like boom, and we had run into a bathroom to hide. And then we came out, I'm talking a huge tree was lifted from the ground and smashed in the side of our house, like just laid on top of the side of our house. Like they're scary.
Yeah, it is so scary.
And that's the hill country.
Wow.
So
there was one home over in Dallas. It wasn't even hit by a tornado. It was hit by lightning, of all things.
Oh
and
my
it was
gosh.
like completely. This family had just bought this home like weeks prior. It was hit by lightning, completely destroyed.
That is so
Nuts.
crazy.
So I just keep thinking that this world is coming to an end with all these natural disasters.
Well, I hope not.
Well,
but
I hope not
Stephanie's
either.
things
If
to
not,
do.
please save my soul, Jesus.
no, I do feel like if the rapture took place, I would go to heaven. I really do. That's like,
He's fine.
I am worry about your souls, people, but I do know that I will go. I do believe in my heart I'll go to heaven.
You know what's crazy is though, I read something, not to get all like spiritual on y'all, but I did read something, and it was about, that God, that game like red light, green light, like when you play when you're little, that, like when you're going through life, like sometimes you're going to like have a halt, like a red light, but like a green light is like, but that's the green light is what God really wants for you. He wants you to look at life as like, it's a go, like very positive, but a lot of times we look at more of the negative. And so it's like that red light. So we're always stopping, but like God is more of a go, you know?
Absolutely.
So anyways, there's
No,
just
for
for
sure. Well, I feel like these things like make you think of that
They
stuff you never want to
do.
think of. I have a friend
Yeah.
that
Speaking of-
just moved into her own house, and she was like, I don't know what I would have done if a tornado would have hit my house. Like, I don't know where I would have gone, or what I would have, like my stuff, or how that would have happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's so funny that you say that, because Brian's dad actually stopped by right after that with his will for Brian to look over and sign.
Really?
Yes.
Speaking of wills, did you tell his dad about trust and will? Because I think, especially with all these natural disasters and how much people have lost, and I think that having a will
It makes you think of that stuff you don't want to think about.
literally
Right?
so
It
important. It does
does.
make you think of, okay, is my family going to be taken care of? Like, do I have everything in place whenever, God forbid, I do leave this world? And Trust and Will, if you guys do not know, trustandwill.com is estate planning for trusts and wills. It gives you a lot of peace of mind, and it is literally a 10-minute online service starting at $39, and you can do guardianships, wills, and trust, and it's in all 50 states.
Yeah. That's really amazing, just considering, let me tell you, people, that we went through someone else to do our will, and at the end of the day, I think it cost us like almost $30,000 to
What?
have.
No, same here. We had somebody go through all of our
Holy
stuff.
cow.
It was so expensive. It's insane. It is insane.
So this is a hell of a deal.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. But you've actually used Trust and Will.
I didn't. It's super easy and it's pain free, and it was something good to get done.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you would like to take 10% off, go to trustandwill.com/weekly dose, or you can just go to trustandwill.com and enter promo code weekly dose. Again, trustandwill.com and enter promo code weekly dose for 10% off.
So I don't know if you got a chance to see us on Good Morning America.
I did.
Yes,
No,
it was
stars.
so much fun.
Yes, it was so much fun. I just love them so much. They're so fun.
I feel like that's like such a good, like positive show
Yeah.
to be on. Like it's just good energy.
Oh, yeah.
Because not all press is
No,
created
usually
equal.
it's kind of negative, I feel like, or at least the stuff that y'all have to get into.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. So I have to say this because it got cut. So they did ask us whether or not we thought that Leanne and Rich would stay together.
Yes.
And Stephanie and I said yes. And then I did follow up with like anybody that can, have sexual relations with a hole in the fence. Like that is like
That is true love.
Yeah. That's made in heaven. However, when we exited the building, they told us that was going to be cut because it's a Disney network show.
It's a morning show.
But the producer or the hosts were like, "Tell me more. What about this?"
Yeah. And when we were leaving, they were still talking about it. Like, what? They had to see this. And we're like, well, you cannot see it, but
Yeah, I know. I wonder if the neighbor's like,
you think that's real?
can you pay
I
attention?
think it's
understand the
made
logistics
up.
of
I
that.
do think it's made up. I think it was made up for a reaction.
Yes, because who is on the neighbor's side of the fence?
Well, and what man
Just,
would
like,
drill
backing it
a
up.
hole and then bone a hole?
Splinters. Splinters.
I
Maybe he
just
likes
don't-
pain. Maybe he's like, yes,
That's a
yes.
whole different.
I mean, it's a wonderful story to make up for the show if it was made up. But I'm just like, that would be real painful.
It would be. I mean, just think about it. Getting just a one little splinter in your finger hurts. Can you imagine
Right.
in your ding dong?
Well, how do you also walk to the neighbor's fence and be like, "Howdy, neighbor.
Some business to
I'm going to use my
backyard.
power tools and
Yeah,
drill a hole in your wooden fence."
Leanne sent me this photo of these girls that had. I got to show it to y'all. With these girls that were wearing shirts that they had made, and I was like, "Oh my God, you totally need to get yourself one." But look at this. I'm going to send it to you so you can post it on the podcast because it is
yes.
so funny.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Oh, Fences by Rich with a hole in the middle
Let
of the
me
fence.
see. Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Oh my
That
gosh,
is-
it's so fun. Leanne, thank you for the laughs. That's
Yes,
so
that was
funny.
so funny. I will say, yeah, I've actually thought logistically, like, wow,
Oh my gosh,
that would be so uncomfortable.
I
And
cannot think
also,
of
like, what if
anything.
he's taller than you? Like, does he? Do you guys measure the height
Yeah,
at
what
the
if the hole's in the
hootie
wrong
haw?
spot?
Does she have to get a step ladder to get her hootie haw up there? Like, how does this
Do you
happen?
ask the neighbor for the stepladder?
Like, there's so
Whose
many
stepladder
questions.
do you use?
Oh, my
There are so
word.
many questions about this.
It's like,
Are there
yeah.
kids on the trampoline? What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, then you'd become a pedophile or something. Like so. And I don't think he wants his badge taken away.
No, it's got to be. It's got to be
Goodness.
made
Well,
up.
how
but
was
it's
y'all's trip
hysterical.
overall?
It was good. It was
It was
good.
actually a lot of fun.
it
We
was
got to see
funny.
Greg Bennett, who I
Love
love.
Greg Bennett.
He's so
Yes.
sweet and so funny.
Which I think it is a possibility that they may do their wedding. Well, I don't know if I should say it, but
they may do their wedding. What?
at one of our places.
We are definitely gonna. I mean, I will tell you, we are crashing that wedding if he does not invite us. Greg, invite us to your wedding.
Greg.
Coming regardless.
we are coming. Brandi and I are coming. But no, it was really, really good. I feel like Brandi and I are getting old because we used to stay up in our 20s and party and have fun, but we were both like, we just want some wine. We want our bed. We want.
And it's 8:30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, and I got so excited about being away from like kids. So whenever we got out, I had some wine, and then I had some more wine, and then I had another glass of wine. And the next morning I was like, I don't feel good. I just feel like I can't even drink anymore. Like I am losing myself. And then when we actually went out with Greg, I could barely drink my margarita. So I'm like, we're getting old.
I dread that day.
We are getting old.
I don't know.
Well, no. And then this weekend we went out for our friend's birthday.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I feel like we're such nerds now because we are both out. We got there at 6:37 or something, right?
Yes.
By 10 o'clock, Brandi and I were both about to pass out sleeping.
Oh no!
And we both had to go home. 10 o'clock at night.
What's funny is I snuck out and was downstairs in the valet, and the next thing I look over and Stephanie's snuck out and she's down in the valet, but we didn't even know that we both snuck out.
Yeah, I'm like, we were both so over it. I'm like, I cannot do this.
It was greatness.
It was so. Yeah, we are those people. We are like the grandmothers.
Yes.
Oh man! And then Stephanie, you're on Watch Happens Live next week.
Yes.
I feel like they just keep y'all going to New York, like back and forth. Both
Yes.
ways, just like constant.
I'm telling you, because every time I go to New York, the last time I went to New York after Fashion Week, came home and I was like, oh, I just can't wait to not travel for a while. Open my emails and it's like, congratulations, you have been asked me to watch What Happens Live next week. And I'm like, my God. So I go back down there, and then kind of this one we went and did GMA, Good Morning America. Came home, opened my emails, and they're like, congratulations, you've been asked to be on What Happens Live, which is, again, in New York, and I just got back from New York. Not to complain, but, like, I wish they would just do it all at once.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh, yeah.
But no, I'm excited. It'll be really fun, and I love Andy, and it's such a fun show, and it's honestly, like, I think it's a really great, I don't want to say opportunity, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like if they ask you, it's just take it and do it, because it really is a fun show to do, and you don't get to do it that often. So I'm really excited. I'm doing it with Carrie Brittingham, and it's her first time. So
yeah, that'll be fun.
That'll be fun. I'm excited for her because it's, like your first time's always exciting.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's a virgin.
She is a spitfire when it comes to press, though.
Yeah, she makes me a little nervous because I'm not gonna lie, because she does have diarrhea of the mouth, and
but as a viewer, I really appreciate that.
No, I think she's great TV. I really do, and I do love her as a person. But I'm a little nervous of what she's gonna say, because sometimes she says stuff and I'm like, ooh.
What is next week's episode leading up to? So the wedding?
It's like right before. I think the wedding starts, but I don't think it's the entire thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it is our podcast episode, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! So thank you guys so much for listening. And if you're first-time listeners, thank you. And we do hope you subscribe, and promise we will try to entertain you as much as possible every week.
Well, I will tell you my little secret for having to travel so much, because I will be in Richmond. I have a very special project that I'm working on.
Ooh.
And so we'll be out of town together, but not together. But you know what I love to travel in?
What?
Are my Figs scrubs. They're so comfortable, and they're so, like, I know that the doctors look good wearing them, but I think that I look good wearing them too. And I'm super, super comfortable. And especially because, with traveling, you never know what's going to happen. When we were traveling home from New York, we had an emergency where we had to go back. And I was just, we did. We had an emergency. But they are absolutely phenomenal. They're so comfortable. And I think that they look chic and good. And then some people may think that I work in the medical field, and that's okay too.
Makes you look smarter.
She's good. Yeah. People are going to think Brandi's the smartest girl on the plane.
Yeah. So,
No, they are. I will say they are super cute, because the place that I go to actually uses them, and the doctors look so chic, and they look high quality.
Yeah.
You know what? I had a friend that wore scrubs because they were comfortable for the longest time. And then she was at Starbucks one time, and this man had a heart attack and fell on the ground. And people thought she was a nurse, and she's like, no, I'm not. I promise I'm not.
Oh, that would be.
She's just, I like the comfort of them.
I've looked at Fig's website, and they have some really nice jackets.
They really do. Oh, and I mean, honestly, I'm not even going to lie. I've even worked out in my stuff. It's very comfortable. And the fabric is it's made to where it's very breathable and
Yeah.
it's cool. It keeps you cool. So I love it. But you too can have some figs. If you know anybody in the medical field, they want to look their best and feel their best, have them get some figs. And if you want to travel in figs, we have a code for you. Get ready to love your scrubs just as much as we do. Head to wearfigs.com. That's wearfigs.com and enter our code weekly dose. That's all caps at checkout. And you know it is close to the time of giving, and Figs makes you great gifts for the lifesavers in your life. Figs gift cards are available now, so next time your doctor, nurse, dentist, dermatologist, or pediatrician saves the day, tell them thank you by sending them Figs. Or you know somebody that travels a lot and wants to be comfy and look good? Get them Figs too. Again, you can use our code weeklydose at figs.com/weeklydose. I'm waiting for them to come out in neon colors.
Ooh, okay.
Because
Neon scrubs
for
would be
children.
So cute.
So then when you are traveling, you can be like, those are my kids.
That one.
The one
Oh,
that looks
that
like
is
his
The little
son.
yellow doctor.
Smart.
Yes, the one that
Yes.
is wearing the neon.
The neon scrubs for kids.
Yes. Can you get on that, please? Thank you.
Do y'all have your Halloween costumes figured out?
Yes.
What are you going to be?
My children are both being Fortnite people. Chances that marshmallow thing guy that also I think he's a singer.
It's not in Fortnite. I
Well,
think he's just a
He's
DJ.
mixing the two.
Well, he's a DJ, but I think he does like the Fortnite stuff and DJ in Fortnite too. Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's definitely a Fortnite. And then Cruz is being some other Fortnite person that looks like a astronaut. And I am being some girl I let my kids pick out our costume. I'm being some girl Fortnite person. And then Travis is being, that little llama?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The Fortnite llama?
Yes.
Well, he's a man who's riding a llama, the Fortnite llama. It is the most embarrassing costume you could ever see in your life.
It's more embarrassing than his little ballerina.
It's right up there. He's like, you guys hate me.
Oh, my gosh. I love it. Well, I'm going to be Mommy Shark. Brian's going to be Daddy Shark. And Bruin's going to be Baby Shark. But then the girls are going to be the, whatever you call it, the Lollipop Princess. And then the Sparkly Witch.
Mommy Shark is the
Ooh.
best costume
Yeah.
The
ever.
Mommy Shark.
I'm so excited
all it
for that.
consists of is a hoodie with a fin on it.
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
still, that's the
Oh,
sentiment that
see?
count. I still love it.
I love it.
I
But
just
Bruin's
love that
costume's
it's-
super cute because it has the music in the pocket. So and he runs around doing the shark thing.
That's
constantly.
like it real annoying real
yes.
fast.
What
I
are
love it
you
even
gonna
more.
be?
I don't know.
You have to dress up.
Did you go through that haunted house?
No, but I need to. We need to all go
Trey,
together.
yes.
I'm sorry. My crew fell through. You two.
Because we were both sick.
I'm not
We
going
both
through it
had
myself. I
diarrhea.
need moral
Do
support.
you want to have the runs?
Yes, a little bit.
Well,
Sounds like a fun weekend.
it was like
I would poop my pants when I got scared. I'd be like, "Ooh!"
Okay, this week we have to go through the haunted house. We have to
we
figure
have
this
to
out.
do it.
I'm all about it. If we can do it before I have to go to watch what happens live, I'd appreciate that.
Why couldn't we do it like on Thursday night and then Friday
Let's
we
do
could
it.
film another podcast and
Yes.
down.
Yes.
I have to be down this way for my hair extension
Oh,
mover
yes.
upper. They need to be moved
Mover
up on
upper.
Friday.
Yes.
Friday.
Okay. So Thursday, maybe Thursday, we do it.
Okay, I'm in.
We go
Y'all
to a
just
haunted
tell me
house.
when. Y'all are very hard to book.
Well,
Let me tell
because
you
we
what.
are very important people. You have no idea.
No, y'all were just sick in bed, I think.
Yeah. Well,
I did do something scary this weekend, though. This is the second time I've done this. I got my nose waxed.
You're
an
obsessed with
experience.
getting your
need
nose
to
waxed.
do that.
Oh, it's the
Deandra
worst.
told me my nose hairs were hanging out, and I was like, "Oh, thank you."
Oh my god.
I was like, "Why are you looking at my nose?"
Oh my gosh, that is a friend, right? Making you feel very vulnerable about your nose hairs.
All in your crevices.
I was like, "At least they're blonde." At least they're blonde.
Hey, that's true. Mine are black. Mine are like little trees.
Ew. Well, I only did it because I took my friend Justin to the nail place, and he had never done it before. And I was like, if you do it, I'll do it. And watching him do it was quite the experience of its own. But then I did it myself. And I got so many messages on Instagram telling me that they did it so wrong to me. And I was like, well, it was $8.
Did you go to the same place I took you to?
Yes.
Wait, did
Go
you
somewhere
filmed
else.
it?
To a waxing
I feel like
place.
I'm pretty good about watching your things, but I did not see this. How did I?
I
know
did
this?
see it, and I do not know why you went. I mean, not to be
just
rude
there.
about my nail place, but they specialize in nails, not noses. I mean, go somewhere else. Go to like a waxing salon.
Oh my gosh.
That is true. That is true.
Oh my gosh.
I
don't know,
would
people were
like for
telling
you
me
to go to a waxing
all
salon
the ways
next.
that could have gone wrong. And I was like, oh, well.
Yeah, they just
It's
pulled.
fine.
Last time they pulled half of your mustache off.
Yeah, it didn't hurt. It didn't feel great. They did better this time, I thought, but other people didn't agree.
No, I don't think they're doing that the right way.
That's what I
either.
did because y'all had to go to the
go.
haunted house. So,
But I will definitely go to
a
a nose specialist.
a nose specialist.
A nose waxing
I
specialist.
really don't think my nose hairs are that bad.
It's never like I've never. It's never
but
caught my
I
attention.
looked up there and I started plucking them with my fingers.
We should
And
all
I was
go
like,
we should
I'm not
all go
picking
together
my
one day.
nose.
Well, I am hair free up there right now. So.
Okay, well, whenever your hair grows out again, which will take about a week, we'll all go. No, I'm not going to go to a nail salon to get my nose hair waxed but I will go to a waxing
If
salon.
you are a nose hair specialist, could you let us know?
Actually, if you're a nose hair waxing specialist, if you would like to come
I'll let
to
you
my
wax my
house,
butthole and my vagina,
we can
too.
wax them on the podcast.
Come on over. Yeah, because I will let them wax my butthole and my vagina too. Like, I will.
Brandi.
I will.
That's going to be a
I'll let that
real
stuff grow out.
real interesting podcast.
If not, we could put beads and make dreadlocks.
Oh my god.
Ew.
I'm joking. Can you imagine if you had butt hairs that long to where you could actually like braid them and put beads on them?
Oh my gosh.
And be like,
Like
Nasty.
wiggle.
oh, it'd be like a tail. Actually,
It'll be like a wiggling while you
Jingle
work.
as you walk.
yeah, like
You could do that for Christmas and put like little jingle bells of
Yeah.
balls
How
at the very
festive.
end.
Oh my goodness.
Jingle.
I feel like y'all have all
And then
been
you could
sick
twerk
so much
and have
lately.
like a musical instrument.
I feel like y'all have all been sick lately, and I'm
Yes.
the last one standing, and I'm really grateful for that.
Well-
have you had kids sick?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Always. And then you and Travis were sick. Was it Travis sick?
Yes, my puppy's sick right now.
That's
I mean,
right. The puppy's
honestly,
sick.
like, but even if my kids like, they step their toe, I'm like, my kid's sick.
excuse to get out of work
She's like, my kid's sick. I can't come.
for a week.
Even though last week I was not lying about my dog. We are now, my dog is now very crippled.
Oh my
I
god.
think I might have to get her a doggy wheelchair because she cannot get around very fast, and it annoys me. I'm like, hurry up, dog.
We're gonna get you a wheelchair next episode.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I looked
am,
them up. They're like $300.
I am really bad about going on like WebMD whenever I'm sick.
Oh,
and
do not
reading
do that. That's
how
the
my
most
common
horrible thing.
cold will lead to my death in 3 days.
I agree with you because I always think I'm dying after I read the book.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I've started this new podcast called Bad Batch, and it's kind of about something very similar. So basically, every day in the U.S., there are hundreds of thousands of people that make decisions on their health, whether that be treating diseases or managing pain. And it's scary and it can be life-changing, which is why I don't like to read what WebMD has to say about me. But what happens whenever you're offered a supposed cured miracle, only to find out that you end up worse than you were before? That is my biggest fear. Is that I'm like taking
Go to
something
the
and
wrong
then-
doctor.
Yes.
Yes.
Like
I
getting
have a-
bad medical advice?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how common that is?
I mean,
Like all too common.
I think there were like a group of people in Dallas that were doing that just to make more money, like doctors.
yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
So did you listen to Wondery's Dr. Death?
Yes, and it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, because there were 33 patients in Texas who went in for surgery and they had their lives forever changed by an incompetent doctor. Big fear. That's why you should always research your doctors.
Was it the same doctor?
Doing surgeries, like
Yeah.
people were dying.
Same doctor.
Like
Yeah.
surgeries people
Oh,
did
you
not
have to
even
listen to
need.
it.
You have to. It's
but
insane.
Podcasts like this, like Bad Batch, really fascinate me. So there's this new podcast called Bad Batch, and it investigates the multi-million-dollar under-regulated industry of stem cell therapy, which is an industry that claims to treat pain, autoimmune disease, and infections, and even autism. So this is a cautionary tale, and I think it's a really important listen. It's very fascinating. I think there is so much value and knowledge, and this podcast, Bad Batch, definitely provides you with all of that important information. So if you would like to subscribe to Bad Batch on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening to this podcast now, you can do that, or you can find the link in our episode notes. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of this episode because we have a special sneak preview of Bad Batch from Wondery, and it's very interesting.
Ooh, I'm excited.
I am all into that kind of stuff.
Speaking of Bad Batch, a few years ago, my little Brooklyn had an ear infection, got diagnosed, got her medicine, and went home. And then when I was going to give her her medicine, I read the label and I was like, oh, and I said, that doesn't sound like, what she's had before with an ear infection. So I Google it. It is heart medicine.
What?
Yes.
What?
They
Yes.
accidentally prescribed her the wrong thing?
Yes. Not the doctor. They accidentally labeled, they put her name on somebody else's prescription.
That is insane.
And so, yes. And so I called up there and they said, first of all, she told me, no, it's right, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I just Googled this. I'm like arguing with a pharmacist. I just Googled this and this says it's this. And I'm thinking this is not for an ear infection.
Yeah.
It's clearly not. So then I go up there and I do have a brother-in-law that's a pharmacist, but in Nashville. And so I go up there and they just exchange and give it to me right. But I had called my brother-in-law and he said, had you taken action, like you would have owned their ass.
Ooh.
Golly.
Is it too late?
Well, I mean, that's not the kind of person that I am. However, if I would have given that to my child, thank God,
what
like
could
I
have
was like, because it was like, what's it that, it was Onday something is like the normal thing they would prescribe, or amoxicillin.
Yeah.
And it wasn't either one of the two that I had normally seen for an ear infection or whatever. And I was, so thank goodness I at least was somewhat aware. And I was like, wait, what is this?
That's crazy.
That is insane.
So what would have happened if she would have taken that?
I mean, it's for patients with like heart conditions.
Yeah. So could that have led to some sort of heart condition for her?
I'm sure it was for an adult.
Wow.
That's insane. That's so
And
scary.
whose fault was this? The doctor or the pharmacist?
The pharmacist.
It was the
wow.
pharmacist.
So I'm always going to check my medication.
All the doctors call it in.
Yeah.
And then, or they call it in, or they.
And
so
the
it's
pharmacists get it ready. Oh
Right.
my gosh. That is insane.
So check your prescriptions, people. Just to be safe.
Nuts.
I'm not saying like that was it was a fluke probably, but
But you should always be
always check. Yeah.
informed.
I'm definitely going to start checking now.
Well, I have some questions for y'all if y'all have some answers.
Okay.
Do you have answers?
I hope so.
Possibly.
Well, here's first question. Brandi and Stephanie, my oldest son will be graduating high school this year and is going off to college. We have started the tedious application process, and the further we get into it, the crazier I can feel myself becoming. My time with my baby boy is limited, and I want to share every moment of his senior year with him, but I know that's not what he wants. I even went as far as to apply to chaperone at his prom. I don't know what is coming over me, but I can totally relate to how overbearing my mom was my senior year and now. How do I get back to being a cool mom?
Well, you could probably, get a puppy or
Replace him.
Just, pretend like
find you a new baby.
I feel like both of you will be those moms.
Yeah, I will say,
And you'll do it together.
Chance is not going to college, but his school ends this year, and I feel like I've been pretty cool. Like, is it exhausting to go look from one school to another school? Like, that's all Travis and I do on the weekends because we're trying to make sure that we set him up for success, and he has to do all this testing, and he's in 4th grade. Like, that's a lot of pressure for a 10-year-old kid.
No, the amount of stuff he has to do is like college, like entry
it's
style
insane. Like, he has to
things.
write all
It's
these
crazy.
essays. He has to do all these, like, where he has to go and today he's doing like a panel at his school where they teach him how to like do an interview. He has to go interview at these schools to get in at some of them. And it's a lot for a 10-year-old. But I see other parents at the school who don't necessarily want the best thing probably for their child, but it's like they have dreams of their kids going to this one particular school. And I'm trying to do it very differently. Like, whatever school my child's going to thrive at and it's going to make him happy, and he is going to have like an amazing experience, still being a child, is what I want for him. I do not want him to go to a school that I feel like academically will make him anxious and miserable, to where he does not have a life outside of studying. And it's bizarre to me that so many people, I feel like when it comes to their children, they want it's almost like their ego versus their children's happiness.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. That does not have anything to do with this woman's question, but I do think it's stressful, for college applications or any application to transition your child. But I would just maybe not try to get involved in his school activities with his friends, because those are kind of things that you want to share with your buddies because you have 1 year left with them also. But maybe do things outside of that, like as a family, to where, something that's really special that your child loves, whether it's going on a trip, like a really cool vacation, or, you know, maybe doing like a date night where you guys go out to dinner and just connect. But I would try to let them have those times with their friends.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like y'all will both move with your children to college.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Hopefully it's the same school y'all can
I hope it's this. I hope they go to the
I will
same
say
school.
though, once you're, you know, for someone going, like putting yourself in like her son's shoes, he will reach a point where he will have that freak out moment, like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have my parents just there. And he will come around and have his own moment, and it's going to mean more to you than anything. Yeah. So I remember even doing that myself, like, and then bawling, hysterically crying, because I was a college cheerleader and I had to be shipped off a little bit sooner than the rest of my friends. And I remember freaking out, and I could not wait to go home just to spend like my first weekend back with my parents.
Yeah, I went home a lot too. Like, I feel like,
and just that feeling of being taken care of, because once you're gone, like you're all of a sudden it's like it clicks that, oh my gosh, I don't have mom and dad here. I don't have mom doing my laundry. I don't have, you know, somebody making me meals, you know, and it'll click for them. And it's this sense of appreciation and like, oh my gosh, look how much they love me and they do for me. And so,
and then you meet parents.
Hold tight.
Oh yeah. And then you meet parents, you know, like I feel like in college, I never really realized how amazing my parents were in high school, and my parents were amazing and they still are amazing. But in college, I met so many people that did not have moms and dads that would literally drop everything and anything for them, and like who were their number one priority. And I think whenever you also see that what you have, not everyone has, I think you also appreciate them more because...
Oh, absolutely.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. I love your parents. I think that you have the best parents. I've asked her mom to adopt me. I love you, Janet, but...
Oh my gosh, I love you. But you know, like I think kids are the same. I think kids that are really, really, really loved and, you know, and know that their parents are always there for them, sometimes you don't see that not everybody has that.
Yeah.
And it makes you really appreciate that.
Next question, Brandi and Stephanie. I recently started a new company that I absolutely love. Traveling with my team is a part of the job, and we just went on our first work trip to Miami last weekend. The meetings on Thursday and Friday went great, and we had another one on Monday to secure the big deal. Over the weekend, my coworkers went buck wild. They were dragging me around to clubs until 3 or 4 in the morning. One girl, who is married, might I add, went home with some random guy, and I'm pretty sure they were taking drugs at multiple points at the weekend. Monday morning rolled around, and they were all about but trashed, to where I took the final meeting by myself because I was afraid their appearance was going to kill the deal. I absolutely love my job, but these are not things that I'm comfortable doing. How do I continue to be a team player but keep myself out of these uncomfortable situations?
Ooh, well, obviously separating yourself from those uncomfortable situations. I mean, I think that if you're doing your job, first and foremost, that is your job, that is your career and your livelihood to live. So I think that if you separate yourself from the behavior that you don't condone and is not something that you want to be a part of, there's nothing wrong with that. And if somebody's going to judge you or decide that you're not being a team player, then that's on them, not on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like I feel like if you're, well, it's hard whenever you work with people, but I just feel like if you know that it's something bad for you to be a part of, then remove yourself and just, you know, say that you're sick. that way they just feel like they feel sorry for you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Have you ever had really bad coworkers? Or do you have 5 of them right now?
So I will. Okay. When I was in college, I worked for an organization called Universal Cheerleaders Association, and where we taught summer camps. And I remember being exhausted, like at the end of the day after teaching in the hot summer sun. And anyways, and so where I would always go to bed and everybody else would go out and party. And I remember people talking to me like, oh, you're not going to stay with this. Like if you're not. And I remember crying thinking like, oh my gosh, but I mean, because I did not I didn't drink or do anything. I was very focused until, I got older. But you know what I'm saying? Like I remember feeling that way, and and then I moved on. I'm like, look at me now, bitches. Look what I've done. Like, but I remember like people judging me for that, and and it was just my personal thing. Like, I'm exhausted. I want to sleep. I felt like I wanted to wake up the next morning and be on it and just as good for the kids that I was coaching.
Yeah.
And to me, that was, at a cost of not going out. And
Yeah.
And I'm sure there was a clear difference between you and the other people as well.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I cannot rally, but I mean, even like, and sometimes I feel guilty, but like, even whenever we're filming and we do like cast trips, I know myself and I know I have to have at least 8 hours of sleep or I will be a zombie. And the only way I can film, because it's such a long day, is to go to bed. So I always go to bed, which is why I always miss all the drama on the cast trips.
Okay, hold on. I don't feel like you ever feel guilty about going to bed early.
No, because I do feel like I miss everything because of that. But sometimes I'm like, I should rally and stay up, and because I do feel like that's where you bond with people, like off camera. But at the same time, I'm always very nervous that I'll be, like, too tired to really get up or talk or do anything. And but other people I feel like can go out and have a few drinks at the bar and still perform amazingly, and they don't need, the 8-9 hours of sleep I need.
Yes.
So, because I feel like you need sleep, but I also feel like you can rally occasionally.
I can go on very little sleep, but I have to have a good, at least like 6 hours sleep. You need more.
But you know who does not need more? We have 2 people on our cast that literally I feel like could not sleep. And
I think it's going to catch up to them one day.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Deandra and Carrie Brittingham, I feel like they can live on very little sleep.
Oh, I can too, though.
I will
especially
say, though,
Deandra,
after
you can
those
too.
Trips, I feel like I go into a coma though.
No, me
I'm
too.
like, I need sleep and rest, and so moral of the story is, don't feel guilty.
Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Take care of yourself.
I've always woken up at like 7:00 on the dot. Like ever since I don't know if like school got me in that habit or what, but like,
that's a good
even if
habit.
I go out drinking, like I'm up at 7.
And you're like
Moving.
a happy
always up
person.
And I
early,
have,
too.
yes. I don't ever wake up in a mood. I always have energy.
I'm
I'm always up early.
You are an early riser.
You're always, yes,
I love
you
that,
are.
though.
You're always up early.
Last night I went to bed. Bruin, his little bed. Did I show you all his little bed? I put it together by
No.
myself.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh, no,
Put
I
it
have
together.
not
His
seen it.
toddler bed. It's a 2-story toddler bed. He cannot have the ladder until he gets a little older. But I crawled in there with him to put him down last night, and I think it was like 7:45. And I did not wake my butt up until 2-something in the morning, whenever it was time to take Sugar out. And I was like, oh, I fit very well in this toddler bed. Like,
Oh my gosh, we almost completely skipped over the fact that this week's episode, we see something very important to the podcast. Bun Bun's funeral.
Yes.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for, to be honest.
You're welcome, people.
Yes. Bun Bun's funeral is this week's episode.
It was emotional. It was comedic.
It's a good thing
it was
we buried
everything
her,
it needed
because
to be.
that outside fridge finally died.
Oh, can you imagine that poor
when you pulled
bunny
that bunny
smell?
out of that thing and started petting it, I almost
It was
threw up.
so, yeah.
I was like, oh, she wasn't
haven't
lying.
watched it yet.
She was, of course you haven't. Of course you haven't. Yeah, there's a point where you're like, yes, and your interviewer like, yeah, she's been buried. She died like 6 months ago, but I still go out there and pet her, something like that. And then it shows you like lifting her little Tupperware thing up, opening her up, and then petting her. And then your daughters are in the window being like,
She's
Mama's
disgusting.
petting the bunny again.
I loved that scene because I feel like it's like an inside joke for like all the podcast listeners.
yeah. I
So
do
like
too,
if
yes.
you know, you know. If you don't, sorry for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your children
So,
are
yeah.
inside, like looking at you, being like, "Oh, something's wrong with Mama. She's so weird. She's so nasty."
Now I kind of understand what Brooklyn meant at the beginning of the
You
season.
touch raw meat.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure most of you touch ding dongs. Or a vagina, for that matter.
Oh my gosh, it is so ridiculous. But yeah, you like open her up, and you're like, hey, I don't even know. I'm making it up now because I really did not pay that much attention because I only watched it
that
once.
was the most important
But
scene.
she like opened that scene up, and then there was a dead bunny, and then she's like petting her, and she's like, "Good morning." Like, you're so weird. You're so weird.
Well, y'all are welcome.
I'm like, that's my best friend.
Okay, wait. We also have to point out this. I remember whenever they wanted to film this, they came to your house the first day and they wanted to find the bunny. Didn't you hide the bunny somewhere so that they wouldn't go and film it?
Yes, I took her out of the freezer and I put her in the cedar closet.
But didn't you put her like under like fur coats or something?
Yes, she was under fur coats.
So that they wouldn't find it?
I inherited fur coats. I did not buy these, but they are real. I have a fox fur one, a rabbit one, and something else. So,
And a little bunny hidden in there.
yeah.
So to keep it away from the cameras, you went and hid it underneath the fur coats.
Yes. So,
Oh, yeah. And then I remember she like left it out for 2 days and she was like,
In the closet?
no, on the, I don't even know where, but she was trying to have it
thawing
deep
out. She was thawing out. She was so frozen. It took a few days.
And I told her, I was like, that is not a frozen bunny. That is rigor mortis. She is hard because she's been dead for 6 months. Like, because I know, like, I have had frozen meat setting out all day, and it takes a while, but it does not take 48 hours to thaw. That bunny was hard because it had been dead for a long time.
Well, she is now
In the ground.
in the ground. She has a beautiful grave site.
Yes, it was.
They just switched out her flowers yesterday.
Oh.
I remember making Travis wear a suit to this bunny funeral, and he was like, what in the world? I'm like, be respectful. He was like, this is so stupid.
Brian didn't even wear a suit.
I know, and Brian walked in, he's like, dude, why are you wearing a suit to a bunny funeral? And Travis was like, Stephanie made me. That did not make the show, but yes, there was a whole situation about how we all had to dress up.
Yes, I'm giving consultations now for pet funerals. So.
Yeah, you should. You could definitely
Should
have.
By the
children's
way, we
birthday
found out,
parties
but we could
and
not
pet
air
funerals.
this. Right afterwards, we decided to prank call. Remember this, guys? We
Oh,
decided to
yes.
prank call a pet funeral. Do you remember this? And they got so mad at us.
So mad.
Yes,
Yeah,
we played.
tried two
Actually,
of
we
them.
tried 2, and it was by far the best prank call of our life.
Tell him about Spilly Spider and how Spilly Spider died, and we want to bury him.
They took their job so seriously. They were so offended.
They were so mad at us,
They
and
wouldn't even let us
Brandi
use
is
the
so
audio.
nice because we have to ask permission to use it. And then they were like, she was like, no, actually, my boss is really mad right now to you. So then Brandi calls back and she's like, yes, may I speak to your boss, please? And then she's like, I'm sorry if I offended you. I just left a pet, and
He's like, okay, bye.
Yeah. They
Anyway,
had no
yeah.
sympathy.
Oh my god.
And then she was like, but can we still use it because it was really good prank call?
He said no.
Yeah, and then we called another place and they said no as well.
Yeah, we were gonna bury our fish.
Yes, it was so funny. That Spilly Spider burial was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
All right, so I'm holding y'all to us going to this haunted house on Thursday.
Okay.
Okay.
This will be very entertaining for y'all. Not me, I'll hate it, but
Yeah, we will go. I am there. I am there as long as, everybody is well.
no one
I'm
gets
good.
sick. Between now and then, it will be great. So,
Okay, thank you guys so much for listening. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Steph Holman,
And me at Brandi Redmond on Insta and Twitter.
as well as our podcast on BS the Podcast.
Woohoo! See you next week.
When John Kosel-Sharon's mom called him with some bad news,
She said, I burnt my hand and it's really bad.
he was worried.
It looked like wrinkled skin to the skin got blisters to the skin came off.
Then John had an idea. He flew his mother to California, and they went to a clinic where she got stem cells. And just like that, her hand started to get better. It even cured her arthritis.
So it was life-changing for me, really life-changing, aside from healing my hand.
For John's mom, the treatment worked. Across the country in Texas, Elaine Dilley tried to help her mother with stem cells just like John had done.
My husband and I would do anything to help her.
But she would not be so lucky.
911, where's your emergency? What's going on?
She had stem cells put in her back and neck last Wednesday, and she can't move.
Were you afraid that you were going to lose her?
I knew I was going to lose her.
2 patients, 2 mothers who placed their hopes in the promise of a miracle cure. And these 2 are connected, but not in the way you might expect.
Once you find out the truth of the whole story, you just really can't believe anybody anymore.
From Wondery, the network behind Dr. Death and Over My Dead Body, comes a news story, Bad Batch, about people who went searching for a miracle.
I wasn't shocked. It was just a matter of time before they were going to get caught. I knew they were, selling snake oil.
And found a nightmare.
I'm going to say that wherever there's opportunity, there's greed. And wherever there's money, there's greed. And when greed gets involved, bad things happen.
I'm Laura Beal. Bad Batch premieres October 23rd on Apple Podcasts or wherever you're listening right now.
And I looked at him and said, "Are you sorry, John? Are you even sorry?"